Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and the London Green Save. We're back with another episode here today, guys. And this will actually be the halfway mark. This will mark the halfway point in this season 10 of our London Green Save. And we've got one heck of a game coming up. I think it's going to be a really tough game against Manford Way because they are on what I think is a bit of a run, to be honest. They've been on the way up as far as I'm aware. Can I see that? Can't quite see that. Where are they? Look at that. They've actually gone above and into level 10. No wonder they're going to be quite difficult here. Finishing in third last season. But a look at their form. Yeah, I mean, the last time they lost was against Lewisham. Since then, it's been a win. Was that actually the last time they lost, or is that like they've just come off of a loss and now they're bouncing back? But before that, it's all wins. Kinda crazy. Anyway, looking at the way they play, Manford Way, it says they play some wing play. So they're going to try and get the ball out wide, and they're going to try and overlap and exploit the wide areas. So, in an effort to combat that, what we are going to do, looking in the tactical meeting, is, for the first time in a bit of a while, we're going to play a 5 at the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace one of my midfielders. We're going to play a 5 at the back. We're going to play on support, I think, on the wing backs. Move them up. Oh, actually, can Maloney play in that wing back position? He can. Move the midfield in a little bit. Now, this is, of course, not a tactic that we've used all too often. Arnott can play in there. Look at that. Can play as a right wing back. Not really a tactic we've used all too often, playing 5 at the back. But I want to give it a go with this match against Manford Way. Now, we're also going to turn that off a little bit, and we're not going to press the high press as high. That would be a little bit much, to be honest. But we will play the high press on a standard line. We're going to be... Oh, do we be willing to drop back a little bit? I think that's probably a good idea. Still going to try and trap them inside, however. That is the tactic we're going to go with going into this Manford Way game. And the reason we're going with that, we're going with the 5 at the back, because the last time we played against wing play, we got beat. We got showed what's up. And we don't want that to happen again. So we're going to try something new. The problem with some teams or some managers is that they consistently say, no, you've got to trust the process. You've got to trust the process. Trust this, trust that. Yeah. But if you don't adapt, you don't ever adapt, you don't give anything, change things up, and then you keep getting beat because you're saying, no, you've got to trust the process. At a certain point, the process isn't working, buddy. You've got to change it up. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to have the wingbacks involved a lot more. I mean, look how high Maloney is getting up on this left-hand side, and Arnott doing the same on the right. Get the ball out wide. A little bit not like that. Get the ball out wide a little bit more. And we might be able to kind of occupy a bit of space ourselves. And now Arnott gets back, and we have the centre-backs in a good line there. Maloney did press forward. That's okay. Over the top they go. Hopkins with a long shot. It goes wide, and we're not going to worry about that now. I think it's not a bad idea for us to focus on playing a little bit wider and also telling the wingers, let's get you further forward. That is still something I think we should do. And I'm also going to tell them to cross from the byline. I think that might be a good idea as well. Get further forward, cross from the byline. No, that's the wrong one. I've got cross from deep on. Cross from the byline. There we go. And that'll be for Abbott and for Embleton. There we go. Okay, 5 minutes gone. Nothing really to talk about so far. See what can happen from here now. Get out to him. Yep, Arnott, stay on your man. The cross has come in, but Malandine gets up, gets it away. Howard, we've actually... Oh, no. I was going to say, actually, we won that back. We haven't. It's going to be a free kick for Manford Way. Hopkins crosses it in. Abbott, claim it. No, he can't claim it. Come on. Villarreal to Hopkins, who shoots from a bit of a distance. Not too far, but Malandine is equal to it. Makes a good save. I'm quite happy with that. Now, possession-wise, we are struggling a little bit. How do we up the anti-attach? Well, we'll just go on to the cautious mentality for a little bit and see if there's a way for us to try and get that possession just back a little bit. Let's bring the wingers back. That's a little bit crazy, is it not, to play like that? The wingers and the wingbacks basically on top of each other. We could bring them back, but that goes very defensive. 5-4-1 is, well, I guess it would be very, very controlling in the middle. Alex Tucky's tackling is at 10, so I might tell him, tackle a bit harder and go into that stopper mode, and then Carlisle, and I think that might be the idea. Carlisle and Lovett are kind of covering Tucky, who can push up and try and make tackles in the middle of the park. You're almost playing Tucky as somewhat a DM, but, joining the back line and then pushing forward when and if and when. I don't think it's the worst idea, but it might backfire. We don't know. That's been 15 minutes or so. Only 2 shots, really not that much trouble. And we are gaining a bit of possession, 56 to 44. 20 minutes. Oh, here they go with a free kick. They're going to cross it. Adonis Taylor puts it over the bar. Not too much to worry about there. Now, with moving them back, they're still going to say get further forward. Howard's looking for passes. Mwanda. I think it might be an idea to bring Olafsson in the middle there instead. Personalize him to a deep line playmaker as well. Yep, okay. And all we're going to try and do, really, is just stay in this game for as long as possible. Because if we are, if we throw it away and give them 2 or 3 goals lead, then we're just going to start chasing the game. I want to stay in this game as long as possible and then potentially go attacking in the later stages. It's not a good pass from Olafsson. Jones on the ball. Goes out wide. Carlisle makes a block. That's fine. I back us to defend our corners. Come on, 25 minutes. Basically nothing has happened here. Nothing either way, really. They haven't really formed a big chance. We've done well in defense so far. Let's just keep it up. Darling to Butler to Villarreal, who shoots, and it's off the bar. And then out, and Embleton might be able to bring this out. In fact, I don't know if we've even got the counter-attack on. We should have the counter-attack on. I'm going to distribute to playmaker as well. I want to see if we can get the ball to our middle of the park a little bit more. Maloney whips this one in towards the back post. It will come back out to Maloney. Now find a pass. He shoots from distance. It goes over. I don't mind him having a go every now and then. It's not the worst thing to do. Just get a shot off. It's our first shot in about 30 minutes. Might even have to swap to defensive here. The way things are going. Really struggling in possession, or to try and find possession. A good ball across, and that's gone just over the bar again. We are trying to stop those crosses from coming in. We got to try and keep that up. Malandine, look for Olafsson. There we go, straight to the playmaker. That's what we like. Okay, then Olafsson gives it away. Not ideal. Good save. And that would probably be where Naby would be a little bit better. Let's swap them over and see if giving the ball to Howard is a better idea. A little quick swap like that. Maybe the ball will go to Howard a little bit more. I don't know. Here we go. Maloney on the ball. Since we moved back to that full back 5, we've actually done quite well in defense. Not really given them all that much. But it is just all about whether or not we can keep it up for 90 minutes. I don't know if you want to be looking for a 0-0 away from home. It's probably not what we're after. Darling on the ball. Closed down quite nicely. Villarreal to Darling again. He's going to look for a cross. Going to find a pass instead. Villarreal, you've got to get to him. You've got to get to him. What was that from number 4? Love it. Just not getting to him at all. We've won it back, cleared it. Abbott gets it out. Harris will gather up and look for a pass out wide. There we go. Keep the ball. Well done. Maloney's actually won that. Embleton is through. If we can get down the left-hand side. Maloney, look for a pass. So Olafsson. Same again. Just look for a simple pass. There's Embleton. Oh, that was a good bit of play. That was a bit better on the bit of play there. Struggling to meet the pace of the match. Oof. Give him a bit of praise. See if he can react to that positively. Tucky, back to Abbott. Shoot it. Shoot it. It's just gone over. It's just gone over. Now, is the director camera, how's it looking? Because we're on the 2D camera right now. Jones on the ball. I mean, I can't even see the ball. Well done, Arnott. Gets it away. Yeah, I can't even see the ball because of how much it's raining. So back to the 2D classic. It's going to go out for a corner unless Embleton can keep it. No, not quite. Oh, okay. In attack, is it saying that we don't have enough players back in attack? So these players go forward, out the box. I'm sure. So how do I even tell them to stay back? I don't really understand. I don't really understand. Because I want to bring players back. It's saying, okay, you're getting hit on the attack a little bit. So we don't want to get hit on the counter attack, but we've only got 2 numbers back. If not needed. No, see, I want an if not needed, stay back. At the moment, it's saying if not needed. There we go. If not needed, stay back. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, confirm those changes. I think I've confirmed what the assistant wanted, that we will keep numbers back when possible. Also, actually, I'm going to change the... I want to go hard on those tackles and put them onto a weaker foot. The same for Jones, because they're playing on that wing play. Okay. And then on the set pieces, on the corners, let's aim mixed. Let's aim mixed and change it up and stuff like that. We don't always want to be going far post and not really creating much. Because look at that, Manfred Way have created so much more in this game than we have, but they're not actually playing. They're not really playing a crazy high line here. Okay. Mason Hall can come in for Charlie Arnott. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to throw the numbers back forward just a bit. We're going to swap those round. So Howard is the one making the passes. Look, I don't even know if this is going to work, really. We're still working that high press. I think maybe we could trigger that press a little bit less and kind of keep the numbers in. I want a high line of engagement, I still think, but I don't want us kind of absolutely burning ourselves through this game. We don't have to press constantly, I think, is what maybe I'm doing wrong. Because then perhaps that does create players going out of position and getting themselves into trouble. Olafsson's lost that one, unfortunately. Hopkins finds Dawson. Now Tucky should be the man stepping in there to make a tackle. Orla's made a foul. Possession is still more or less very even to where it was. Malandine goes out wide to Hall. Okay, is this a chance? Look for a pass. He finds a pass. Howard into Olafsson. Nice. Back to Tucky. It might be an idea that when we make what will be our last change, we take off Olafsson and we bring on Thompson as a shadow striker. We keep Harris up top. We're going to win that back? Not quite. Gonna gonna shorten the passing distance just a bit. They've gone for an absolute worldie from distance. And possession is dropping. It's actually not dropping. It's still more or less exactly where it was. Howard to Hall, whip it in. Embleton will jump at the back post, won't quite get there. Perkins will claim it, and now they'll come back on the counter-attack. Dawson on the ball. Plays it forward. Tucky. No, they're 1-on-1. It's blocked. It's gone in. Oh, get out of town. Just on the counter-attack. That's a bit frustrating. Very frustrating, in fact. Embleton on the ball. Moves it from left to right. Tucky at the back. Finds Carlisle. Now, are we going to bring those wing-backs forward? We're going to have to now. We're going to have to now. Maloney keeps it going. And we clear it. Oh, a yellow card. Okay, Jonesy has been yellow carded. That's really bad. That's really bad from Maloney. Just hoof it up there. Why? Go on, Hall. Win it back. Come on, Hall. Got to win that back. Hopkins to Butler. Inside. Good pass back to Perkins. He goes from distance. It goes just over. We've got to go. Got to go a bit positive now. We've got to do something. Get the ball wide. Get the ball out wide. In fact, Manfred Way overstep. They're jumping above us. Jones puts it wide. Created very little in this game. The wing play really undoes us. We don't know how to combat it. We don't know how to create anything. So it's time for a change. Let's go. Here we go. Onto the attacking mindset. Tucky slots into the defensive spot. Harris will come off for Thompson. And we're going to try and get a goal back here. Tucky, clear that one long. Dawson tripped him up instead. Never mind. And let's see if we can get something coming out of this game. Because we're 1-0 down. And I don't know. We're 1-0 down. We've got to go get a goal. Well done, Malandine. Good stuff. Embleton clears it. We get it back. Maloney to Olafsson. Here we go. Move it for... Okay, never mind. That's the end of the highlight. Okay. How high is our line now? Push higher. Even higher. Still with the trap inside. Let's go. Let's go. Try and get the ball up the pitch. More chances for us. 46. The possession is not really changing, and they've got another chance by the looks of things. Into Berat Aslan. He crosses it. Well done, Maloney. Butler shoots from distance. It goes over. Still just not creating anything in this second half. Okay, those are the tactical changes I'm going with in the last 20 minutes here to try and get something out of this game. Even if it's a draw at this point, I will take it. It would help if we hit the play button. Here we go. Up the pitch we go. Embleton whips it across. Abbott is there, but it comes out to Hall. We'll go again. Another opportunity towards Embleton. Find a cross. Find someone. He's offside. Come on. Now, we do that way too much. We are offside way too much. Okay, Malandine goes long. Carlisle will header it forward. Howard's on the ball. He sends it long. Farrell into Perkins, who brings it back, and they are playing it quite well from the back there. Press forward, press forward, press forward. Press forward. There we go. They've actually played through us really nicely. Really nicely, in fact. They've got the ball into a dangerous area. Towards Dawson, who headers it, and Malandine makes a save. That was actually really, really nice play from Manford Way. Possession has climbed a bit, but it does look like it's dropping again. Lovett heads that out. Chase it. Go. Oh, it's blocked out for a corner. We're going very attacking with only 12 minutes to go. Going to have to be Olafson and Howard. Onwards we go. Tucky moves. Tucky can stay where he is. There we go. Just absolutely numbers at the top of the pitch. Kick it long, kick it long. Let's go. Maloney on the ball. Goes forward. Of course we don't win it, but press. Go, 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 go. Go. Press. Go. You can't half press. You've got to go. There we go, Maloney. What a tackle. What a tackle. What a bit of play. Finds Embleton. Lovely. Whips it towards Thompson. Thompson gets taken out. Good defense. Offside. Of course he's offside. Oh my word. We are always offside. Is there any way I can tell them to frickin' press even more? Like, press even more than you currently are. Jones on the ball, finds a good pass to Hopkins, finds Butler, will look for a forward pass and probably find one if we're not careful. Goes over the top, Malandine will gather. That's actually not too bad from Malandine and us there, kind of forcing him into a pass he doesn't really want to make. We go long, Abbott, win the header, come on bud. Nope. Okay, Dawson on the ball. Beritaslan into Villarreal. Look at those triangles. Dawson, they do a little swap. You've got to get to that. You've got to get to that. Oh, there's an offside. Perkins is offside. Okay. Jones whips it in. Tucky clears it. Maloney get to the ball. Nice block. Won't get it back. Oh no, he'll try. And we have moved up. To Jones. Now they'll cross it in. Hopkins, they're passing it around. Really curious here. Now don't panic, Maloney. Don't panic. It's said that he showed good composure. I don't know if he did, because we need the ball. We need the ball. Oh. Abbott's had a rough game. In fact, for the most part, they've all had a rough game. Villarreal whips it in. Goes over the bar. Another corner given away. The likelihood of us getting anything from this right now is just really, really tough. Over the bar. Oh, okay. Have we got any chance? Have we got any chance of finding the goal that we need? Well done, Maloney. Good stuff. Embleton, let's go. Send it. Thompson, go, go, go. Dribble, go, run. Why is he not running with the ball? He's like stopping. Just freaking run with the ball. Get forward and go. What are you doing? Move into channels. Just run with it. So fast. Use it. There we go. Here's a chance. Here is genuinely a chance. Howard on the ball. We've got numbers. We've got numbers. Yes. Yes. Get it. Get it, Embleton. So slow to react. Finds Olafsson. Goes out. I mean, that was just all of them so slow to react to what was in front of them there. Hopkins inside. Now they're going to hit us on another counter. This game is so open now. Well done, Hall. Lovely tackle. And again, free kick, get out of town. Yellow card, fine, whatever. Abbott's really had a bad game. 5.9. That is rough. That is rough. Goal kick. Okay, there's only 2 minutes to go. We should have scored off that counter-attack, to be honest. We didn't even end up getting a shot away, and that's going to be game. Or unless this is the last opportunity. Olafsson, forward. Nope, that is going to be game. Hopkins brings it forward. Blocked, and that is it. 1-0 to Manford Way. None of them are happy. Yeah, I mean, look, we only lost 1-0 to a breakaway. So, like, the first half tactics did definitely work, but we just created nothing. We're just creating absolutely nothing, and it's not good enough. But then again, maybe it's just Manford Way. Maybe that's just what it is. We've got to try and get through a team that is, I don't know, perhaps they're just better than us. I mean, they're paying players a little bit more than us, to be fair. We look at our squad, I don't feel like we're... Yeah, I mean, look, none of us have wages. They have actual wages. I don't know, look at the numbers. Their determination stat is incredible. Look at that. That is incredible. They are really willing to work for their team. Might be something that we might... I don't know if we're lacking that. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really know. Physical, that's all right. Let's take a look at the mentals. I mean, the wing backs have... They did not have great. But then again, that was just that tactic, wasn't it? Like, that's not really the tactic. If we look at the squad, termination stats are important. Yeah, it was a poor performance. It really was. I mean, the XG shows it. Possession shows it. Nothing about that game is what we want to talk about. Right, well, next game then. Okie dokes, guys. We are at the next game, the Newbury game. There was actually not very much that went on between the games. So we're just going into this next game. And we're going to start on the balanced mindset. But I am going to make a few changes. I'm going to play Thompson in this game. I'm also going to look and see if Naby wants to play in this game as well. I think he probably would be a good idea. Any other changes? Oh, I'm not sure. Scott probably should go on the bench. Abbott, in fact, did not have a good game. So I'm going to start Raw. I could start Ruddock. Yeah, let's give Ruddock a run out. Or then again, he's not very familiar. I think Royal actually would be better. And then you've got Scott on the bench. Olafsson covers the middle. Hall covers most of the back line. And now, in this game, I think in the last game, we were far too passive. Far too passive. Out of possession. We weren't getting the ball back nearly enough. Wow, look at this guy. Not great on the physicals there. Good on vision, good on flair, good on decisions. Not bad on anticipation. Not good on tackling. And I kind of need my midfielders to still be okay on the tackling. I think it wouldn't be a worst idea to... Oh, okay, look at this. Man wants to be a star player, wants everything, wants it all. And probably wants a little bit too much money than I can offer him. Yeah, that's way too much. Suggest those terms, it's way too much. Never mind. Submit that team. So, what I was saying was, I think we've been a little bit too passive in without possession. So, what I'm going to do is... Oh, I'm going to change Arnott out as well. I don't think Arnott needs to be playing... There we go. Flint starts. We're going to put him on support, and we're going to save that. So, everyone, and I do mean that now, everyone except Malandine, I suppose, because it would be a little bit crazy for him to have tackle harder on. Everyone has now got tackle harder on. Now, the reason for that is that I want us to be competing for the ball far more than we are. I think we're too passive, and I think we need to change that in this next game. So we've made the changes. Let's go into the game. Players who are tired or whomever, it's not been that long since that last game. I think this might... Tackle harder might get us more yellow cards, that's true. But I think it should get us a far more... a bigger chunk of possession, I think. Which is a big idea. Now, Newbury, again, are playing on the wing style. So we're going to have to deal with that. But I am confident in our defense. I think our defense is actually pretty good. The problem is, the reason we don't win a lot of games, I think, in the last couple of games or whatever, is because we're not creating enough. Because we're not having enough of the ball. So I think... with the tackle harder on, I think we should be able to get more of the ball and get more chances going forward. Now, how are we doing? Oh, that's a good pass. O'Neill looks across. Oh, come on. What the heck was that, Naby? What the heck was that? Naby, I think, could have put that out for a throw-in. Oh, sorry, a corner. But didn't. Instead, it went out. I don't know. I don't actually know. If maybe I'm misjudging. Embleton, find a pass. A little bit more with that tactic. Just saying is that we're competing more, but we're still more or less playing our 4-3-3 that we play. Because I still want the wingers to get involved. They're quite a bit back. I reckon we could actually move this up a bit. I reckon we could move our line up. Just a bit. They've had one shot and it went in, so I can't really react, like, knee-jerk reaction like I've talked about in previous episodes. Howard on the ball. Finds Thompson. Finds Flint. That's okay. Now, Flint has been told, the fullbacks have been told to get the crosses in. Naby, what is that, buddy? He's not having a good one to start this off. But would you believe it? Possession is much, much higher. I think we are competing more for the ball. Naby from distance. What's he going to do? He passes. Embleton, shoot it. He does shoot it. It's deflected and well saved. Okay. With a big chunk of possession as we are currently on, I'm tempted to go positive. Go on the positive mindset. Go on the attacking mindset. Manford Way got the lead against Larkspur, but it's instantly been fought back. They crossed that one in. We should deal with it. Malandine ends up making a good save. 59%. It's dropping a little bit. Still at 59, but we're not creating enough. Maybe we need another striker. Maybe we need a second striker or something. Maybe we just... I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely do not know. Put him on the tackle harder as well. A little bit of a change here. Just an attempt to see if having that extra number up in the middle of the park does do us something good. We shall see. Malandine with the goal kick. Okay, Howard, can you win that header? No, you cannot. But Flint, oh, wow, almost wins it back. It still pops out for the Newbury wingers. They go forward. McNally is there, shoots it. It goes wide. It's actually a free kick for an offside. Okay. Malandine probably goes short this time. No, he still goes long. And again, we lose the ball on the head. Okay, I've got to tell them. We lose the ball so much doing that. It's actually annoying. It's very annoying. We lose the ball way too much just from kicking it long and giving it back to him. Play it short. Okay, well, he found Embleton that time, but still, I'm not happy. But that's a good pass into Royal. Find Thompson. Find him. Oh, it's well defended. But we've got it back. Embleton gets tackled. Jensen keeps it in. And they're going to come on the counter. No, okay, that's a bad pass. Okay, it should be a bad pass. Love it. I don't know what he is doing with it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes I do not know what my players are doing. They are making some odd decisions out there. Oh, Naby from close range. Oh, it's against the woodwork. Comes back out to Naby. Okay, reload. Flint goes long. Thompson's going to try and get there, but can't. Possession is still mostly with us, though. I am going to say, go positive. We've got more possession. We can try and take more chances. But we are, of course, 2-0 down now. So, yeah, that's just absolutely brilliant. Oh, come off it, would you, please? We've got possession. Get the ball up the pitch. Maybe we need to bring the wingers back. Bring them down. Can't do that, can I? I don't know. I feel like I need attackers. Okay. We're basically evolving into a 4-2-2-2 right here. Because look at that possession stat. It's really high, but we're just creating absolutely nothing. So maybe that's what we need. More numbers in the middle of the park as well. I almost always want to play with a DM to just like marshal front of the defensive line, but it just does not seem to be working for us in the last couple of games. So changing it up, maybe that's what we've got to do. 59% possession is a lot of possession for only 2 shots generated. That is absolutely bonkers. Why can we not generate chances? Okay, well. Let's go a bit more direct. Go a little bit wider. And try and really focus down the wings, I guess. Okay. Okay, a few more changes because at 2-0 down, I've got to try and get something going here. We're basically evolving into a 4-2-2-2, which is, I don't know if it's going to work, but I want that extra striker. Well done, Thompson. Would have been a bit better if you could maybe have taken the ball with you there, but they go long. That's going to go to no one. Maloney's going to do the sensible thing and clear that one out. Like, we just create nothing. We genuinely create nothing. We have the ball so much. In this game in particular, we've had the ball so much, but created not 59% possession. Are they just cancelling all of our passes? Naby, what a ball through the middle. Howard goes. Takes a shot. It's well saved. Okay, there we go. At least we're creating something. The backline are really struggling here today. They're really tired. That's probably why. But there's a long way to go. I'll go out for a throw-in. We'll keep the ball up this end of the park. No. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We've turned Howard into a cam. Is it going to work? No idea. No idea. I mean, look at the average positions. They're all over the place. Let's just get... That's the wrong button. Cool, that's fine. Yep, that was the wrong button. I mean, look at that. 3 shots to their 10. 10 shots. Why are these guys so angry at the back? I mean, they must be tired. They really must be. Okay. Okay, Naby on the ball. Out wide, Royal is there. Yeah, just run forward, just kind of watch the ball and then get tackled and just not fight for it at all. Come on. O'Neill whips it in. Flint is there, sees it out for a corner. What line are we playing right here? We're on... That's gone over the bar. Okay, 2-0. We've got to find something. We've got to fight back and find something. We still are on the higher percent of this possession stat. Okay. What have we got in this second half? Naby, come on, whip it in towards the back post there. We'll nod it back out for a corner. And we can keep working here. We can keep working. We are not out of this game just yet. I know the score is 2-0. I know we have not played as we want to so far. There's still plenty of time. Naby towards the back post. We jump. It's cleared away. Carlisle just decided to header it off. Okay. Frederick goes long. Finds his man. I mean, look at that. Why can't our goalie do that? O'Neill whips it in. Flint, calm. That's not calm, is it? God dang. Well done. Well done, Howard. Well done. There we go. Embleton running. I mean, look at him go. Look at him go. Thompson is in the middle. Well defended. That's better. That is better from Embleton. Get him on attack. Get him on attack. Get the ball forward. Run forward. Make those runs in behind. Naby whips it towards Lovett, who jumps. Mwanda jumps. Jensen gets it out. But we will bring it back. Royal up the right-hand side. Let's go. All the way. Whips it in. Thompson will jump. It's going to come out to Embleton. No, it's not. It's another corner. This is better. This is a bit better. The second half so far, a little bit better. Okay, Naby, what you going to do? The ball in. Carlisle will jump. We'll try and get there. It'll come out to Royal again. No, Embleton this side. On the right-hand side. Into Lovett. Back to Flint. Probably back to Embleton at some point. Or get Royal into position. You go left instead. Carlisle to the left. There we go. Now Embleton, get in behind. Naby's trying to get into behind instead. Now we'll go out for a throw-in and we will hopefully keep the pressure on here. This is what we're meant to be doing. Here we go, Maloney. Come on. All this pressure here. All this pressure in the right area of the park. And I'm not blaming Maloney for being offside there. I'm blaming whoever played the pass back to him because that was a ridiculous decision. Okay. And all that pressure comes to nothing. They've now got a corner. 4-2-3-1 is what we're playing. Let's get Harris in, playing up top. Let's get Ben Scott in, and we're just going to go real central here. No more wide play. Through the middle. Get the ball into the box. Let's go. 30 minutes. Get the ball into the strikers. We've got the strikers in there now. Get the ball to them. Howard's still on the... Yeah, he is. Shoot more often. I just want them shooting. Come on. Not shooting enough. Shoot more often. Here we go. Naby on the ball. Find Flint if you need. He's right there. Really nice from Flint. Lovely line from Flint. What a run in. That was kind of the inverted. That was going underlap. Maybe that's what we need more of. If we're going to go into like a narrow formation, get Flint making those runs in like that. Brilliant stuff. And look at the numbers we had in them. So many. Howard, Harris, Thompson, and well, everyone really. Everyone ready. 2-1. Game's not done. Come on. Plenty left. Plenty left in this. Okay, Harris on the ball. Gets tackled. Howard tries to bring it out, but can't quite. Harris ends up going backwards. That's still good pressure from Howard. They go long. That'll go to no one. We will take that. Maloney needs to come off. Yeah, I think that's correct. Flint, get the ball in. Naby, back to Flint, would you? No, he goes across to Maloney, who shoots, and it's well saved. Oh, okay. I'm going to make that change, however, because he is very tired. And Flint will have to... Yeah, we'll have to play on the left instead. It's not ideal, I think, but we're going to have to go for it. I am thinking the second half has gone much better. Of course, we are 1-0 up in the second half. But we know we're just adapting to what I think is the better players that we have. Like, Embleton, incredible player. But maybe having these numbers in the middle of the park really overwhelm defenders and just create so many options in attack. Maybe that's what's going to help us. They've actually played right through us there, which isn't ideal. However, that's better. And now the counter-attack is on again because of those numbers. Now Scott gets tackled. It'll come out to Hall. He wins it back. Hall, go forward. Oh, Howard didn't play the pass. He goes himself. Whips it across. Oh, he doesn't whip it across. He doesn't whip it across, but that was a great opportunity. Now Tivy with the shot. It goes over. From that free kick, it goes over. Okay, we're going to have to go attacking here. We're just going to have to. We've got the possession. I mean, look at that. We've got the possession. But we need to get the numbers forward. Try and get the goal here. Now, can either of these guys play in a striker position? They can. There we go. 3 of them in there. 3 of them in there. Harris, you play as our target. Personalize that. Tackle more, shoot more. Scott, you play as the advanced as well. Tackle harder, shoot more is already on. Okay. Okay, really narrow. Lots of dangerous players in basically in front of all of the opposition defenders, making it dangerous. That's a cracking pass. That's a cracking save. That was a good bit of play from Newbury. That really was. But I genuinely feel like we've gone into this mode and it's creating far more for us. Really kind of narrowing up the pitch. Well up and well out, and Mwanda will clear it. Unfortunately, not to any of our players, but that's okay. O'Neill on the ball finds Jensen, goes across. Hall gets up, puts it out for a corner. That's all right. 15 minutes to go. And that structure of playing through the middle, maybe fairly narrow, would be better. Tivy finds a pass on the edge of the box. O'Neill is there. O'Neill shoots and it's well saved. But Kolibarov was in front of Malandine. Manfred Way are 4-0 up against Larkspur. What is happening? What is happening there? 60% possession. Now, we're not really seeing much of where the ball is, though. We're not seeing the highlights, really. It's a good header onwards, though. Look at that. Look at what they are doing here. Well done, Hall. Lovely tackle. I think I do want the pass-first mentality until we get to the attackers, basically. Well done, Carlisle, and well done, Thompson. Clears it, but again, you could have brought it out. Could have brought it out for us to kind of get going on the counter-attack ourselves. Now, Malandine on the ball. Is that the end of the highlight? He clears it long. And Naby wins it back because we've got those numbers. He plays in a great pass to Scott. Looks inside. The ball falls to Howard. He gets tackled. The ball falls to... Oh, Flint. I'm not sure. He scored already, but I'm not sure he needs to do that. I think he saw his name. Yeah. Go on, get back, get back. Well done, Carlisle. Gets pushed over. How? What? Ball wins it back. Mwanda plays it long. Scott is going to try and get there, but can't. They're going wide again. We can't have an episode of 2 losses. Surely not. Got to get a point here out of this one. O'Neill jumps and beats our man in the air. But at least Larkspur are losing as well. Hill back to O'Neill. Back to Hill. Shoots, it's blocked. Oh my word, come on guys. We're just always on the defensive here. Blocked, it goes over. It's another corner. Not long here to try and get this goal back. Tivy whips it in. It is cleared well and then headed back out to Tivy. Finds Okello, who goes inside to Morris, who goes back. No, not yet. No, goes to Kolibarov. Jensen was offside. We have had a better second half, but even then, it's just not been enough to break down Newbury. And when they've got that 2-goal lead, you can't really complain about it. They end up sending it long. Now, Hall's going to get back and win it. Forward we go. Forward we go. Mwanda goes long. Scott is going to run after it. Really good. Find it. Come on. I really thought that was it, but it wasn't. And there's another offside. Come on, you've got to stop getting offside, honestly, Thompson. Why are you offside so much? Because he's off the ball is 6. Oh, it's another loss. It's another loss, guys. I'm real... Oh, look, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We had a much better second half, but it's another loss in the middle of the season. It's like happens every season. We just struggle to keep the momentum going. We just plateau, or in this case, in the last season, we just off a cliff. It's rough. However, this is only the halfway mark. This is only halfway. That second half gives me a bit of hope. It really does. There's still a long way to go this season. We're 10 points off of Larkspur. Everyone has played 16. We're 10 points off, but we're not out of the race. We're not out of the race. There's plenty of time to go. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. I shall catch you next time.